What's up, my fellow Chibits? Hopefully all of you are having a very good day. So I'm here to bring all of you the weekly Tokyo Ghoul manga chapter video. Now, before I begin, I just want to ask, how are all you doing? How's your day been? How's your week been since the last time I uploaded one of these videos? And hopefully all of you that are studying, or you're going to work, or you're at work right now, or you're about to go to bed, or you're waking up, I wish you a very good day. If you're about to go to bed, have a very good night's sleep, sweet dreams. And if you're at work, I do hope that work isn't too hard on you. Hopefully your bosses or whatever are not giving you hell. And if you're at school, study well, because I do know it's exam season. And I know it's getting pretty hard for all of you guys out there, because I know it's May, and no matter where you're at or where you live, usually you have to do exams. So if you are doing exams, positive energy, sending it towards you. Make sure you get that stuff done. So anyways, let's begin. Let's read this chapter. So if you want to read it alongside me, pull it on up and all that. It's chapter 171. So it's called Disappear, as I could see there from the title. So if you want to read it, pull it up. I'm on MS, and let us begin. Oh yeah, I guess I lost. So I feel so alive. I'm assuming this is Uta? I'm assuming it's Uta talking. Guess I lost, because it would explain... Oh, yeah, I can see him right there. Okay, never mind. Felt like this back then, too. I think I'll be able to kill him today, right? But what if I'm the one that ends up being killed, Every day was so exciting. Say, do you remember that time when we both wrecked both of our legs? Yeah, Itori carried us home. Huh. The final showdown they both wished for has now ended. No matter what broke, no matter how much blood was shed, back then nothing mattered. Today was the most fun I've ever had. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so Yomo's talking to Uta. Oh yeah, before I go any further, there is something I do need to talk about or clarify. I made a mistake last week, and a couple of you did point it out, and many of you were like me and didn't notice it, and that's kind of the problem with doing some live reactions. I typically can mess up and make errors, and I made an error last week, and I just want to apologize for the error I made. You know how at the beginning of the chapter, live reaction I did last week, how I said, like, oh, Kuro's with, Sato and all that, Takizawa. Pretty much, that was not Kuro. That was actually Little Ben. Thank you for all of those that pointed out. I went completely brain dead in that moment, and it didn't, click and all that that was Little Ben. Forgive me for that. Just Kuro's design and Little Ben, they're very similar in a way, so forgive me for that, but I did make an error, and just, yeah, let's continue on. So let's go to page 2 or page 3 if you're counting the cover page from MS. Yeah, but it's over now, huh? All of it. Well, that's a really nice Uta picture. Or Uta panel, actually. I like that. You're going over to, Yoshimura's place. Wait, whoa, but it's over now, huh? All of it. You going over to Yoshimura's place. It didn't sit right with me. Wait, whoa. Uta had a problem with Yomo going to Yoshimura's? I felt like you were heading off to some faraway place. Huh. Renji, do you remember what I said about your sister? I told her I'd help you carry out your revenge for her. And we tried so hard to get her back from Kisho Arima. But in the end, we just... Holy crap. Okay, just FYI, I don't know if you guys care or not, but you know what that just confirmed? I mean, we knew the clowns got in fights with Arima. We already knew this, but... It just really kind of reconfirms the fact of how scary Prime Kisho Arima really was. Because, I mean... We've already seen most of the clowns now. I mean, let's think about, Dodgy Mother and all that, and then now, Uta with his, Kakuja, and then Yomo and all that. I mean, when you look at all these individual ghouls that were going up against Kisho Arima, it's just ridiculous that Arima was able to fight all of them like it was nothing, and, hold them back and drive them off. That's pretty ridiculous. It really just goes to show how, Arima was really in a league of his own when it comes to combat capabilities and what he did. Just ridiculous. I mean, it really makes you wonder if the man honestly was a full 100% ghoul instead of like a half human and he wasn't rapidly aging, that man most likely would be undefeatable. Like, you would probably not be able to defeat him, like, in normal means. You'd have to do something really sneaky to be able to bring someone like that down. So, I mean, just seeing how Kisho Arima was able to fight even the clowns itself, it's just no joke. It just really reestablishes the fact that Artemo really was a man without any equal. He was just a straight up monster. But okay, in the end, we just couldn't. But I guess none of that matters anymore, though, does it? The truth is, I couldn't change. Oh? Despite the changings of the world around me. And now everyone's gone. Our parents, siblings, even the people from the 4th district. Gone, all of them. The world is... Oh. Whoa, this is incredibly deep. Whoa, okay, so, basically, Uta's saying the world was continuously changing. It's kind of like how we are as people. You know, sometimes we as people, we get into a rut to where we are just stuck in a constant loop, a constant cycle of doing the exact same thing, but everybody around us is continuously changing. It's kind of like this. Let's just say you're living a life, and, you know, you realize that, you know, your friends and family, they're moving on with their lives. They are, you know, getting their lovers, they're having children, they're, you know, going after their dreams, their goals, but you're sitting back and you're just doing the same thing you've always done. You're not doing anything different, anything new. That's pretty much what he's saying. Everybody's changing. Everything changes around him, but he just stays the same. Nothing ever changes. He's kind of like an old dude in a very new world. I like that. I like that analogy. I like that message there with Uta, how he feels very out of place with the way the world works now. Gone, all of them. The world is... No. Once upon a time, I too harbor the same feelings as you, but I believe this world is nothing but loss. Oh, so you don't have the same thoughts. I lost my sister, I lost Toka and Ayato's father, but despite all of that, I tried to convince myself that things like this were inevitable. Until I lost Inteku. Wait. But despite all that, I tried to convince myself... Wait, so you lost your sister, you lost Ayato's father, but then you lost Inteku, but then you realized? Wait, what? But how did that make you realize? When that place disappeared, I simply didn't understand. What should I have done? What could I have done to save it? Oh, what if I had struggled and fought like Ken? Maybe then things would have turned out differently. Oh, he's basically saying he didn't try to change. He didn't try to do anything different. Oh, I get the message here. The contrast between Uta and Yomo. Yomo was, you know, going down the same path as Uta. We've seen this. They had disputes in the past. But Yomo, thanks to Kaneki, he kind of woke up and saw that how much he was struggling throughout part 1 and how much he would go, or how far he would go to change everything. He's like, why can't I be like that? I mean, he goes so far, you know, I'm just sitting here thinking things are going to change or the world is not unchangeable, but here I see someone trying to do anything he can to change things. What if I would have put in a little bit more effort to try to change? That's really cool. I like that. Okay, so Yomo getting some really good character development, and I guess assuming Uta is as well. And at the battle and at the prison, I almost lost Toka and Ayato. That's when it dawned on me. If I don't want to lose anyone, I have to stand and fight. Oh, so this is what was going through his mind? So he pulled a Kaneki. So Yomo literally pulled a... Huh! This is some good insight to his character, what he was thinking in that fight. It explains kind of a lot now that I think about it. Because remember, the Artema and Yomo fight was very symbolic. Because Yomo was having to fight Artema, which was using Yomo's sister as, you know, Klinke. So, yeah, it makes sense. Whoa! That definitely puts a whole new meaning to that. And then, perhaps I will have gained something at the end of it all. Gain something. Toka and Ken's child. To me, the two of them and the life that is about to be born, it made me really happy. Aww. Bringing them together and seeing them stay together even now. The two of them taught me that this world is not just lost in despair. Uh-oh. 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 That's the thing, Yomo. When it comes to the kid, it doesn't... There's still a possibility of a miscarriage, and we don't even know if it's gonna work, because, you know, Ghoul and human. So, Um, I wonder if that's some foreshadowing. That this world is not just lost in the... I wonder if that's some foreshadowing to the potential possibility of the child dying. I don't know. I mean, Sheeta's been very lighthearted recently. He has been. Like, Sheeta's been really, really kind, I noticed, in recent chapters, or these recent arcs. He hasn't had a whole lot of, like, sadness and stuff like normally Tokyo Ghoul has, but... I feel like that it might eventually change. I don't know. We'll see where it's going, but, I don't know if that's potential foreshadowing or not, but that line does concern me. That is a flag at the very least. It may not, you know, come to fruition, but I mean, that's a flag. We'll see. We'll see. The same goes for you. If you want to eat me, then feel free to come by again. Wait, what? If you want to eat me, phrasing, Yomo, phrasing, like phrasing, my dude. If you want to eat me, then feel free to come by again. If that's what you want, then do it. But I want to live to be a grand uncle. A grand uncle? Yo, what? Like, Yomo, that's old as hell. So I'll fight you with everything I've got. Just stop causing trouble for everyone else. I don't care how much you bother me. Just leave everyone else alone. Special offer, because you're my friend. Oh? Yeah, I see. We are already adults, aren't we? Oh, okay. Basically, to just explain this page, Yomo's saying that you clowns are always starting crap to get a frill, or you're starting crap to get a frill, or whatever, to feel like you're lively or you're living. You know, instead of doing stuff like this, you know, why don't you just, you know, take it out on me, okay? Like, if you're really that upset with the world, or you want something to give you life, or something to live for, come at me, instead of ruining other people's lives, instead of really hurting other people, and going at them, or destroying the world just for the sake of it, or whatever, you know, focus on me. I'm your friend, come at me instead of everyone else, they don't deserve it, and all that, just, you know, come at me. So, he's kind of like trying to say, stop the clown stuff, okay? Stop clowning around. You know, focus on me. So, I like that. I really like this little segment. That's a nice little closure to Yomo and Uta's relationship that's been built up for a while. That's nice. That's a sweet little thing. But will Uta accept it? Need me to carry you? You've gotten really strong, Renji. By the way, Renji, when Kaneki came to my shop with Toka, I had a feeling. I figured they would get together. Wait, didn't Uta say that Kaneki was potentially Toka's lover? Didn't Uta say that? I forget. Wasn't there a line like that actually in the shop? I forget. I need to go back and check after this, after I'm done reading this, but I believe so. That definitely is like a correlation that if that is indeed so. I figured they would get together one day. Yeah, me too. What? Don't lie. It's true. I'm not a liar like you. What? No mercy, huh? Sheesh. Uta really can't change unless Rin helps him out, huh? Aw, he's already just watching over the fight. You are my pain. I cannot live with you nor without you. You give me death as well as life. Oh... Yo, that's... Wow, this panel is amazing. I'm gonna say that this is definitely the best panel of the chapter. I can't use this thumbnail way the dialogue is a position, but this is the best panel of the chapter. The message here and the symbolic nature of it, it's just amazing. I mean, number one, you are my pain, and you see how the dialogue is on top of Yomo and Uta at their present self. Basically, Yomo is carrying Uta, which is the pain that Yomo experiences, and basically, you know, the pain he will continue to have throughout his journey, throughout his life. But at the same time, he's like, I cannot live with you nor without you. Without you, I wouldn't be myself, but with you, you know, I also wouldn't, you know, I can be myself as well. So, it's just like, they both complete each other. And when you give me death as well as life, it basically is symbolic not for actually dying and living. It represents a state of rebirth, like, you know, changing as a person. Similar to Kaneki, how he reinvented himself every time he made a new personality. It's kind of like this. Without Renji, you know, Uta would never change. And without Uta, you know, Renji would never change. So that's kind of what that message is there. That's a really nice message I got from that. So, nice stuff, Ishida. That's a really nice message with this chapter. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, we're moving over to Amon and, oh, okay, Donato and Amon. Let's see what's going on here. What's wrong? Let's start already. You see it? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Little Ben. Okay, so just FYI, the person with Sato, that's Little Ben, like I already said in this video. Come on, look harder. I don't see anything. What are you talking about? Too shallow. He had chances. Can he not go all out? You're the same as Amon. How so? Everyone knew his story at the CCG. Amon Kotaro is an orphan, raised by... Wait. You're the same as Amon. How so? Everyone knew his story at CCG. Amon Kotaro is an orphan raised by a ghoul. He's experienced the cruelty of ghouls firsthand. He despises ghouls more than anyone else, and strives for just as hard as anyone else. Everyone acknowledges his might. I also admired him. And the ghoul parent that raised him, Donato, the ghoul he's fighting right now, then why in the world would he hold back? That's the ghoul he's hated all this time, right? Because he can't... He thinks of him like a parent still. Yo. Makes sense, it does. We knew that Amon had, like, a bond with Donato. Even if he doesn't want to admit it, deep down he does care about Donato. That does make sense. Losing the thing you spent your life clinging to leaves you feeling empty, right? You know it. It happened to you. The lines are starting to blur between Amon and the guy who couldn't kill me. Between the guy who couldn't kill me. Wait, what? Are we? Back then, I couldn't fully rid myself of my feelings, because deep down I knew. I knew that Hoji would never actually lose to... So oh my god. That clarifies a lot. So you remember Hoji? That was built up for a while. That went down. We thought, you know, Sato actually killed him. Well, we just finally got the truth of the scene. Hoji couldn't kill Sato, so he died because of it. That explains why Sato acted like he did after that. Why he was so disturbed and all that with Amon. That explains a lot. Man. That's crazy. Wow, so... that really adds more to Sato's character now. Just, like, him having to do that. Oh, whoa. That explains why his character has been like it is ever since that moment. Amon Kotaro, why the hell are you just wearing that thing? Why? Amon, you know already, don't you? Was I really still wearing it all? Oh, he's wearing the necklace. Oh, he's wearing the freaking necklace. That went over my head. He's wearing the cross. This world is twisted. Whoa, we're getting the Kaneki flat. Whoa, what whoa, this is some old stuff. Okay, and you ghouls are the ones twisting it. Like, that's the dialogue Amon said a long time ago. Yeah, he said that to Kaneki a very long time ago. And then he pushed Kaneki. Yeah, this is a long time ago. You cannot just assume your opponent is wrong without truly getting to know and understand them. I refuse to believe that's the right way to go about things. Eye patch. It's thanks to this body that I finally learned a few things. Oh, there's the necklace. Yep. It's thanks to this body that I finally learned a few things. But that's pretty much what I've been talking about for a long time now. If it wasn't for Amon now being a part of the Ghoul's world, he wouldn't truly understand or comprehend what it means to be a Ghoul, to be persecuted, hunted, and all that, because you are someone that is different. But you are technically still human. You have emotions and all that. Now Amon understands both sides. So he now, thanks to whatever, like all the things that's happened to his life and all that recently, now he truly understands what Kaneki's been through. And that's kind of like I've always said, you can't truly understand a person unless you've been through it as well. And thanks to what Amon has been through, he now knows what it means to truly be a Ghoul. And he now, you know, has changed because of that. I like that. That's nice closure to his character for that part. Most ghouls will be regarded by humans as creatures to be feared. Well, yep. The fact will not change, even if I use my justice to bring them to light and compare their faults. Basically saying, even if he was to say that not all ghouls are bad, you know, they're just misunderstood, it would still change the fact that people would fear them. Yeah, that does make sense, because, I mean, ghouls need RC cells, which come from humans, and they need to eat humans, so yeah, there'll always be a constant fear of the different. Like, and because ghouls are so different, they're much stronger than humans, obviously humans would just fear ghouls regardless, over many generations, even if there is a peace between the species. Yet the more I learn of this world, the more I realize, far more so than any of them, Donato is an absolute evil. This is the truth. Why do I wear this cross? I wear it to never forget my days at the orphanage. I've always known. Ever since then, I felt nothing but hatred towards you. I've known, but I've ignored it all this time. This world is twisted. Among the ones twisting it, among those that had been twisting it, was me. What is that? Is that freaking Excalibur? That looks like freaking Excalibur! Excalibur! That's what that looks like to me! Like, holy crap! Okay. I loved him. I loved Donato. A Child's Heart Aflame. Tokyo Ghoulery, next issue. The Clown's Banquet begins. Okay, so let's just back up. Let's talk about this. So, Amon says that the world is twisted, and the ones twisting it... I like how he twists his hand, and you see how his hand gets bloody when he says that. He's like, the ones twisting it was me. Basically saying because of his perception and how he allowed Donato to continue to live, even though he knew how evil he was a twisted individual. He was basically helping out the evil side and not really doing anything that was worthy of justice, because he's been allowing Donato to roam about and do whatever he wants. So because of that, he blames himself. Wow. Also adds another layer to Amon's character. But, He admitted to himself that he loved Donato. That's the first sign that you're willing to change and accept something within yourself, is to accept that you either have a problem or accept that you care about something. In this case, he accepted and admitted that he loved Donato. He always wanted to deny it. He always wanted to say he didn't or whatever. He had no connection or care for the man. But he legit admitted to himself that he does love Donato, which that means that he's willing to change as a person. You can't ever change if you're not willing to accept the fact that, there's something wrong with you. And with him accepting this, it's allowing himself to move on and also change as a person. So, yeah. I'm going to assume the reason why Donato got hit here is not because Amon is just crazy strong, which he is crazy strong. That's a crazy freaking, like, a Kagane he shaped right there. It looks like legit Excalibur from, Fate, Stay Night. But, I'm assuming Donato allowed it to happen, because Donato most likely as well cares about Amon, especially with the cross being there. Most likely that's going to awaken feelings for Donato, or Donato towards Amon and all that. Donato is obviously always cared about Amon. It's been a very apparent thing. It's twisted love, but he's always cared about Amon, because he left him alive. Out of all the children that was a part of the orphanage, Amon was never the one to get attacked by Donato. So because of all of this, we know for a fact Donato in some way, shape, or form cared about Amon. And so he had this love for him. So obviously in this fight, he was never going to kill Amon. But he knew he had, insane regenerative properties. And with this happening right now, with him striking Donato, it's basically saying that this is exactly what Hoji did. Remember, Hoji, what was even said in this chapter, he died to, Sato because he didn't want to kill Sato. It's very similar to, Artema as well, when you think about it. Artema died because Kaneki didn't want to kill him. So when you look at these little things, there's just a big consistent, thing that's been happening. For instance, certain people, they have this twisted relationship or very complex relationship, and usually when it comes to the end of their, life, they just can't finish the job for the ones they love. And usually it's the younger version that has to take out the old. And that's kind of, what's happening here. You have it to where Almon's taking out Donato, Sato took out Hoji, Kaneki took out Artema, even though Artema technically ended himself and all of that. But they didn't want to take down, the ones they loved. So, yeah. I'm assuming Donato just didn't want to hurt Amon. And he wanted Amon to change. Maybe the whole reason for this, maybe what Donato wanted in the first place, maybe Donato wanted this. Because you actually see the man look shocked and he smiles. You actually see the man smile. I want to assume that Donato wanted. He wanted Amon to do this. Maybe he realized deep down how messed up he was, but he just couldn't change as a person, so he wanted Amon to put him down and to finally accept that he wasn't so unworthy of his love. Maybe that is what Donato's thinking. It would make sense. It would definitely make sense with Donato as a character. He realizes that Amon's a good person, and yet he knows that he's bad, and he probably needs to be, taken down. Maybe that's why he smiled there. But that's pretty much it when it comes to this chapter, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love you guys. You have a wonderful day or not, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.